The other big fight in Washington this morning is about guns. Georgia Congressman John Lewis vows to battle on after this week's historic congressional sit-in. The civil rights pioneer led fellow Democrats in a 25-hour protest over the gun control stalemate. But House Speaker Paul Ryan says it was nothing more than a stunt.
If Democrats want to vote for a bill on the floor, there's a way to get one. It just takes 218 signatures on a petition, and then they can have a vote. It is that simple. Instead, they're staging protests. They're trying to get on TV. They are sending out fundraising solicitations, like this one. If this is not a political stunt, then why are they trying to raise money off of this?
Congressman John Lewis joins us now from Washington. Congressman, good morning.
Good morning.
We're going to discuss the gun debate in just a second, but first we'd like to get your reaction to the Brexit vote.
Well, it is unbelievable. It is unreal. I believe it's going to have devastating effect and a major impact on the market all around the world. I'm interested in seeing what the president is going to say today, what the Secretary of Treasury is going to say today, and maybe how Wall Street react today.
Yeah, there are many open questions this morning we are all waiting to hear as well. Let's turn to the gun debate, because Paul Ryan said yesterday that this should not be a proud moment for the House. I'm wondering how you're feeling about the actions that were taken, and what do you think it accomplished?
Well, I believe we did what we had to do. We had to find a way to dramatize the issue, make it real, make it plain, make it simple. The American people are demanding that we do something about the proliferation of guns. More than 85 to 90% of both Democrats and Republicans want us to act. We've been too silent, and we need to come together as members of Congress and do something. It is very simple. If you're not supposed to be on a plane, no fly, no buy. Why should people who are on a no-fly list are able to buy a gun? It's the senseless and unbelievable murder of babies, little children, people in a supermarket, going to a theater or to a club, and the time for action is now. We cannot wait any longer for the Congress to act. So we took some action.
Congressman Lewis.
In keeping with the civil rights movement. We had a sit-in on the floor of the House.
Congressman Lewis, Charlie Rose here. Some would look at you and say you're such a revered figure because of you being so admired for what you did in sit-downs and sit-ins and also in protest, that you were an appropriate figure to be out there. Secondly, though, they asked if, in fact, you could get 200, as Speaker Ryan said, 18 votes, you could get a vote. Is that impossible to put together that number of people in order to get a vote on the very issue that you just talked about?
Well, on the Democratic side, we are in the minority. We can have a petition, but we need our brothers and sisters on the Republican side to be willing to speak up and speak out and join us in getting the necessary votes.
Well, clearly we could hear your passion and your frustration. The other day you said sometimes you have to turn things upside down to turn them right side up. Do you not think that there is a way to find common ground here?
Well, we will continue to work and search for members of the Republican Party to join us in an effort to get common sense gun legislation passed the House and to pass the Senate.
So what happens July 5th, Congressman, when you come back? What's going to happen?
We will come back and we will continue to discuss certain action, and if we fail to get something done, we will act. While we were sitting there, the majority of the Democratic senators came over to support us and stood on the floor with us.
John Lewis, thank you so much.
Thank you.